Hello, I'm Isabella Akinbinu, and today I'm joined with my team member Kaelyn Cervantes. Today we'll be discussing solar eclipses' impact on air temperature and sky visibility.
A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, temporarily blocking the Sun's light. There are three main types of solar eclipses: total, partial, and annular. On April 8, 2024, the United States had a solar eclipse in which all 50 states either experienced a partial or total eclipse. This eclipse was unique because the path of totality, where the moon completely covered the sun, stretched across several states from Texas to Maine.
Our goal is to study the impact of the April 8, 2024 eclipse in two counties, one experiencing a total eclipse and the other experiencing a partial eclipse. By comparing these locations, we aim to understand how the eclipse influenced the air temperature and sky visibility in each of these counties.
The two areas of study will be Baltimore, Maryland, which had a partial eclipse, and Dallas, Texas, which had a total solar eclipse. After we figured out the locations of research, we then had to figure out what tools were we going to use to research. We then realized that ArcGIS Online, Globe Observer, and Excel were perfect for what we were going to try and do. We utilized ArcGIS Online to create a map of the data obtained from Globe Observer, and then we downloaded the data from Globe Observer for our research, and we used Excel to process the data from Globe Observer and made graphs out of the data.
During a solar eclipse, the extent of the eclipse will impact air temperature and sky visibility. In the case of a total eclipse, it is expected that the air temperature will decrease more dramatically compared to a partial eclipse, as the complete blockage of sunlight leads to a more pronounced drop in temperature. Sky visibility, on the other hand, will decrease to the point where stars may become visible. In contrast, during a partial solar eclipse, although the sky will dim noticeably, it will not become dark enough.
The graph above shows the data collected from the day of the eclipse. The black box highlights the general time of the eclipse, and that's why there's such a dramatic drop in the data. This graph is a zoomed-in version of the black area highlighted previously. The black line on the graph shows the average of the data. We noticed that there was a 4 degrees Celsius drop in the temperature. The total solar eclipse in Dallas, Texas happened at 12:23 p.m. and its maximum was at 1:42 p.m. The lowest temperature was 24 degrees Celsius, the highest temperature was 28 degrees Celsius, and its average temperature was 18 degrees Celsius. All the data used in our research is from the Globe Observer.
This map is also a representation of the different air temperatures in Dallas during the eclipse. This scatter plot is a representation of the exact time the solar eclipse happened in Baltimore County. I also included the air temperature 30 minutes before the eclipse to see if there was a drop in temperature once the eclipse started. As stated before, the time of the eclipse was from 2:05 p.m. to 4:33 p.m., with the eclipse reaching its maximum at 3:21 p.m. The lowest air temperature during the eclipse was 15 degrees Celsius at 2:46 p.m. That highest recorded air temperature was at 21.6 degrees Celsius at 4:20 p.m. Baltimore County's eclipse had an average degree of 20.2 degrees Celsius throughout the eclipse.
This chart shows the data collected from the day of the eclipse, on April 8th, 2024. The chart shows that there was a bit of a haze during the eclipse. The reason why there was a slight haze is due to the fact that the temperature dropped, which can lead to the formation of water vapor, which can cause a haze in the atmosphere.
For sky visibility, there was not enough sufficient data in Baltimore, Maryland, so everything within a radius of 99.3 kilometers was used when measuring sky visibility. Results. The results for air temperatures suggest that the type of eclipse, partial versus total, plays a significant role in influencing local air temperatures. The partial eclipse in Baltimore allowed more sunlight to penetrate through the atmosphere compared to the total eclipse in Dallas, resulting in higher temperatures in Baltimore. The total eclipse in Dallas led to a more pronounced reduction in solar radiation, causing cooler temperatures throughout the event. This study highlights the importance of understanding the climatic impacts of solar eclipses, which can vary significantly based on the extent of the eclipse observed. Upon comparing our findings, we discovered that the sky is approximately 16% clear during the partial eclipse and during the total eclipse. This observation confirms our hypothesis, as we initially predicted that sky visibility would be clear during a partial eclipse. The sky is hazier during a total eclipse because of the temperature drop, which can lead to a cooling effect.
We had the unique opportunity to conduct our own research project and come up with a topic of our own And we were also introduced to vital data tools such as Globe Observer and ArcGIS, and we used those tools to create data sets. We worked with business professionals who helped guide our research.
For me, participating in SEAS has enhanced my research skills and deepened my understanding of solar eclipses. Through hands-on projects such as this, I have gained valuable experience in data collection and analysis and interpretation. Learning to use advanced tools like Globe Observer and ArcGIS has equipped me with practical skills that are essential for scientific research. This internship has not only enriched my knowledge in earth science, but it has also enhanced my confidence in conducting independent research.
I truly enjoyed getting to learn more about climate change, solar eclipses, satellites, and earth science. I felt like being able to speak with real NASA scientists made the experience even more interesting. I was able to apply the skills that I had learned before this internship, like communication and time management, to this experience. I felt like this internship helped me realize that no matter how impossible something might seem, there's always a way to figure it out.
Thank you to our Solar Eclipse Impacts on Weather mentors and our CSRC staff. Thank you to Mr. Oluwafemi Olawale, Kevin Czajkowski, and Grant Wilson.